Tonight in Bible study, we're looking at Genesis chapter 20, a great chapter. It tells the story of Abraham, Sarah, and a guy named Abimelech. Abimelech will come in and out of Abraham's life, as Abraham had been traveling around what's today Israel, living in a tent, moving to and fro. They were getting older. In fact, Sarah would soon have Isaac. It's interesting. They were almost 90 and 100, and she was past time to have children, but she would live to be 120 something, him a 170. So most people say 100 years old would be like him being either 50 or 67 years old, and her at 90, somewhere between 45 and 60. But that's up to God. But the good news is we can learn a lot of lessons from Genesis 20, where Abraham follows a bad policy of kind of twisting the truth out of fear. He doesn't tell people that she's his wife, but she's his sister. And Abimelech, well, she's still good looking. He brings her into the kingdom, probably with intentions to marry her and have her as one of his many wives. Middle of the night, God gives him a dream, says, you touch her, you're a dead man. He says, but God, I didn't know she was his wife. I thought he was his sister. That's what he told us. God says, I know that. That's why I kept you away from her. And so he pulls Abraham in and says, why did you do this? I could have messed up, and it's already affecting my family and going to and things. And Abraham said, I didn't think there was any fear of God in this place. See, Abimelech was distantly related to the Canaanites, but it would be hundreds of years before the judgment on Canaanites came. True of the matter was, there was a fear of God in that place. Abimelech feared God. When he told his counselors what happened, they feared God. And Abraham was actually rebuked because guess what? God can speak to anyone. God can speak to any king in his sleep. You touch her, you're a dead man. Abimelech got the message. He would later be a friend and actually helped Abraham when Sarah died, which is a very interesting part of the story. Abraham had a problem with this before, back in Genesis 12. Even his own son Isaac would have trouble. But God said to Abimelech, Abraham is a prophet, and he prays for you. You'll be forgiven. Your wife, your slave girls will be healed. They'll be able to get pregnant. There was a fear of God in that place. So our God is big. He can do wonders. Abraham learned a lesson. Sarah, she was vindicated on this story. Abimelech learned to meet the God of Abraham. It's a very interesting story. Read Genesis 20 and have a good day. God bless you.